Bob, what are your thoughts looking back on the real estate market in 2016?
Well, looking back on 2016, I think the big story was the steady interest rate that was maintained in the mortgage markets. Interest rates really stuck around 3.5%. There were some rates, maybe 3.25, depending on the length of the term, the amount of money down, etc. But for argument's sake, 3.5 was really the benchmark for rates in 2016, and that was pretty stable. Housing prices continued to creep up at a couple percentage points over the year, and inventory pretty much non-existent in the real estate market. Houses came on the market and quickly were sold or went into contract. So I think that's the biggest story of 2016. The stability of the mortgage market and a very warm to hot real estate market in Brooklyn. The other thing that strikes me about 2016 is the overall strength of the market in Brooklyn, both commercial and residential. What we've seen is a lot of employers, businesses, are starting now to, or we're starting to look at Brooklyn as a place to establish and open their business. There was a lot of commercial inventory available. Warehouses, factories were all repurposed for these reasons to open up as new innovative companies. And that also spurred a growth in residential rentals and sales, in that the employees of all these new companies wanted to live and maybe walk or ride their bike or ride their city bike, to their new place of employment, within a few miles of their home. So that whole development of commercial and commercial then developing, the residential, I think that was another big story in 2016. And I think the last story of 2016 is the continuing development of luxury condos and luxury apartments. There is really no slowing down in that market. The whole downtown Brooklyn skyline has been transformed from the one building that used to be there, the Dime Savings Bank of Brooklyn, now has maybe 20 other neighboring towers to go along with it. And all of those prices are starting in the several $1 million range. So I think that's the third story of 2016, the development of luxury, the continued development of luxury condos and apartments. So overall in Brooklyn, it was a very good year, and stay tuned as we forecast what we think is going to happen in 2017.